Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. The new week is about to begin, and I have some tips and message for our high school graduates, the ones that just graduate, because May into June is like graduation month, and a lot of high schoolers, and also a lot of college graduates as well. And I wish you all well, but I do have some tips and a message looking back. Um, I'm in my 50 something range, so looking back on all the paths that I could have chose along the way, and I probably would have done some things different, but I've gotten some good experience looking back at my life and the vivid memories. I think the more vivid memories started around more 4 or 5. Anything younger than that, and I can't really remember unless they were traumatic or something. So looking back, I'm going to give some motherly advice. Being a mother, um, don't get yourself into debt with these loans going to college, okay? And really think about what you want to do. Don't only do it for the paycheck and the income, okay? Do it because you're passionate about it and you really want to be a part of it. Not everybody, got to remember, not everybody can be a doctor or a lawyer. There's so many different paths you can take, or a nurse. There's so many different paths that you can take within the medical field itself. So explore, even if you have to go to, yes, a library, old-fashioned library. You don't have to Google every single thing, guys. You can go and research the old-fashioned way. Read about, um, get a list of the different areas in the medical field, and see if that's what you want to do and be a part of. I myself did not go to the medical direction, though all the women in my family did. My sister told me she can't see me as a nurse because I was one of those people who get nauseated because of smells, sight of blood. It kind of mess with my head, and it makes me like lightheaded and nauseous, you know. And I don't like the smells of hospitals. I don't even like hospitals. Anytime I went to a hospital, someone wasn't doing well, and then they end up passing away. Don't. And I don't like nursing homes because one time I visit my grandmother, I just had that smell that I just, it's just something. And they're like, some people say, oh, you get over the smell and the stuff like that, you get hardened. And I'm like, even when my daughter was an infant, and if she did like the throw up vomit thing, I wanted to do the same thing. So I knew from very early that was not the direction I wanted to. I tried, but not the direction. And I knew that my sister, who is a doctor, that's the path that she always was meant to do. She's always a healer. She used to chase me down to to when I had a cut or a bruise to take care of it, and I'm like fleeing, like leave me alone. So when she became a doctor, I knew that's what she was supposed to be. Okay, um, but and I never was jealous or anything. I'm like, you do you, girl. I'm fine with that. But I knew who to go to when I need like some advice or suggestions, you know. But yeah, don't put yourself into debt. Now, not everybody, like I said, is supposed to be a doctor or a lawyer. There's so many directions you can go. Now, young people, remember the trades. Don't let the trades die. They have trade school. Like in the state I live in, the heat in the summer. Oh, I love my AC technicians, okay? Havoc technicians, okay? Um, I get my AC service every 3 months. I have it on a plan because tell you what, you don't want those things breaking. Change your filters as the suggested every 3 months, and to keep it going and working efficiently. Those guys I appreciate, and it gets so hot, guys, and they're working out there with their hats and stuff. I appreciate that's a direction, and it's very lucrative, you know. And once you got that knowledge, you can use it anywhere. Our electricians, guys, our plumbers. You need the plumbers when something breaks, a pipe breaks in your house. We need those plumbers. Our mechanics, the honest mechanics. You got the honest ones and the ones that they fix your car and nothing happened. You still having a problem, but we got the honest ones. So read your reviews of those trade people, and if you get more good reviews than bad, I would go with those people. Who else? Carpenters. We need our construction guys. We need our roofers. Yes, it's hot outside and it's hard work, but it's guaranteed work. You'll be working. Okay. We need people who want to do the lawns or horticulture. We need our agriculture people in the department. We need our gardeners. And people may look down their nose at those positions, but those are guaranteed. You'll be always working because there's always a job. Okay? And our surgical technicians. There's so much. So don't forget the trades. And you're out of there in 2 years? Boom. We need our firemen. We need our policemen, even though it's a dangerous job. We do need them. We need our correctional officers. Hard jobs. We need our teachers. Yes, they don't get the best of pay, and the children sometimes don't lack of discipline because if the parents don't bring them up with discipline, then you're gonna get the ones who just don't care. But yeah, remember those jobs. We need them. We really do need them. The iron workers. There's so many. We need our fishermen. Don't forget those, and don't look your nose down at those people. And then there's some people who take the wrong path. They go into to careers because of the money, and when they get in there, they realize they hate it, and then they have to change a few years later to go into something that they really like. We need our farmers. Even though the data centers are buying up all the farmland and increasing the water and electricity for the local residents because of AI, I always said if technology breaks, you notice when you go to a bank or a store and the power is out, they can't do nothing. But I remember those old-fashioned cashier registers from the time that I was brought up in. They should have those as backups, because when technology and things go down, you have to go back to the old school. And honestly, guys, I do think the past they built better. I mean, like my mom has some things from the 80s that are still working, and you buy the new stuff and they break so fast, and you end up buying a new one. I just think the things from the past they built with more care. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about money. It was about the craft then, and that's what's missing, And how I don't know if you guys even believe in the Bible and stuff, but as I age and stuff, and I think aging is a curse, y'all, honestly, because we don't have access to the tree of life anymore. If you read the Bible, these people were living 800, 900 years, and because of chaos, sin, wars, and what's going on now, I think, when the Lord sent the flood, some call it a reset, it was to wipe out what was going on, the Nephilims, the giants, the things that of the past, and we're going back into it again. And I think when a revelation happens, which I call it like a reset again, this time it'll be the final reset. We're getting back to that. But anyway, getting off topic, you guys, listen to your elders. We've walk a path. We've learned from the mistakes we made. But don't get yourself into debt and loan, because if you don't choose something practical, all you do is when you graduate is come out not much jobs in that area, and they want you to pay back those loans as quick as ever. What, I give you, what, 6 months? Anyway, guys, I wish you all well that just graduate, and think on it, and really think on it, and research, and do something that you're passionate about, that brings you joy, or you're helping someone. And yeah, talk to y'all later. Enjoy your day, and enjoy the simple things of life. Bye. Oh, before I say bye, if you like what I say, you don't have to agree with everything I say, but if you do, great. And subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye.